Have you ever wanted to prove that underdogs can win? Have you ever heard players mock a car and thought, you just don't know how to drive it yet? Have you ever dreamt of blasting through corners in a strawberry-themed rocket disguised as a BMW? Then let me tell you why you should, or should have been afraid, of the 2019 BMW 2 Series M235i xDrive Gran Coupe. Welcome to Why You Should, where you keep losing the banner pity harder than Fate players getting steno. Do know that whatever I say about the car doesn't reflect on its overall performance in its entirety with regards to performance in comparison to other vehicles in the game. If you're here because you called this car trash and got thrashed by one or more in the legendary cup tournament by the same car, smash that like button, share this with your fellow RM drivers, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a poll-worthy pick. The BMW 2 Series Gran Coupe M235i xDrive. My god, that's a mouthful. Other than being the smallest BMW sedan they offer worldwide, except China and Mexico, is one of Racing Master's most misunderstood machines. On paper, it's heavy, underwhelming, and front-heavy. But dig deeper and you'll find one of the most responsive, adaptable standard class machines in the game. Despite being mocked as a spook car in gacha banners, the M235i is a sleeper that shines when driven with care. This permanent legendary in the standard class may not be flashy, but when tuned right, it becomes a corner exit demon. Powered by a 301 horsepower 2-liter L4 turbo engine, the M235i xDrive hauls a relatively heavy 1645 kilo frame, backed by a grippy yet artificial all-wheel drive drivetrain. Unlike many standard class cars, this one responds well to all three tuning body types: balance, low center of gravity, and high center of gravity. Its launch is the second strongest among standard legends, and while it struggles at high drift angles, its corner exits are explosive when managed correctly. Its reputation as a bad car comes from misinformed drivers, not from actual performance flaws. Customization of the M235i is full-featured. All body parts are customizable and paintable, including exclusive access to the sweet Soyri body kit for 888 premium gems. This wide body kit features aggressive canards, a big open BMW trademark grille, a ducktail spoiler, and a race diffuser. The wing, however, is locked in place and cannot be changed. Its default livery? A donut-themed strawberry pink sugar bomb. Love it or replace it, there's no denying its charm. The Gran Coupe rockets off the line with the second best launch among standard cars, giving it early momentum in close battles. It thrives in corner exits thanks to excellent low RPM torque. The car's flexibility with chassis tuning types allows players to shape its handling traits depending on track needs. Whether you want it balanced or drift happy, the M235i can adapt. Cornering under high drift angles is not its strong suit. Once you pass the yellow drift threshold, which is normally around 30 degrees, grip is practically non-existent. It also tends to understeer more than cars like the Evo 3, meaning it needs to be driven with thoughtful throttle control and minimal input spamming. Ironically, while it needs to drift to corner better, drifting too much will kill your momentum. And given it's an all-wheel drive with hyper-acceleration trait, at least for the standard class, its acceleration cap hits at around 180 to 185 kilometers per hour. The ideal tuning setup for the M235i is 13332. This tune is built to maximize corner exit dominance. By improving acceleration and boosting small angle drift speeds, the M235i can swing around corners in tight loops without losing speed. The setup avoids wide-angle drift focus and instead primes the car for fast transitions and slingshot exits. When driving the Gran Coupe, treat this car like a low-rarity front-wheel drive. Gentle, composed, and throttle-controlled. Don't try to be flashy. Keep your drift angles tight and low, and your throttle blended. You'll gain it all back in low RPM acceleration anyway. Always aim for the center line, and open up your cornering angle, and be patient with exits. Misjudge it and accelerate too early, understeer will kick in hard. Drive as clean as possible while maximizing the track width, and it will reward you with unexpected dominance. The M235i xDrive isn't flashy and it isn't meta. But it is consistent, strong off the line, and brutally effective in the hands of someone who respects its quirks. Ignore the hate. This car does not need hype to win. It needs control. It's the underdog that claps back. If that's your style, well then this little donut may just be your next win streak hero. But that's just my take. What car do you want to see me break down next? And if you rolled for a banner but received the M235i instead, drop your experience in the comments, especially if you got it more than once. Help out the ones still on the fence or kicking themselves for skipping it. While you're here, hit like if this helped, share it with your crew, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. This is Miyogi saying see you guys on the next roll.